Oh hi, didn't see you there. My name's Matthew, and today I'm just going to be rambling a bit. I've got a little vlog thing to do. I'm pre-recording this because I wanted to add like music and stuff over it, but I'm not going to edit it much. It's just going to be a quick lazy video to put out. The title and thumbnail, I don't even know what I'm going to put in the title and thumbnail, but in the title and thumbnail we'll probably have already hinted at what I'm going to say, so I'm just going to get on with it. Timestamps, if needed, will be in the description. Let's just get straight into this. SCP, Containment Breach, and Secret Laboratory. One game, an immersive survival horror experience, single player only. The other, a mass multiplayer online game, an FPS shoot 'em up with a mix of just memes and other things. They're two very different games, in all honesty, but they're both tied together by the SCP brand, if you will, if you can call it that. And the SCP brand, the SCP idea, the universe, the stories, the games, is something I want to keep on the channel. It's something I want to do on Mr. Matt, because I love this franchise. I am fascinated with the ideas, and I enjoy playing the games. But we have a problem. You see, I have my notes up here. I'll put them on screen for a moment so you can actually quickly read through them. I have a lot of problems with SCP Secret Laboratory videos, and on a lesser note, I have problems with SCP Containment Breach, so I want to talk about both. Primarily Secret Laboratory, but partly Containment Breach as well. So let's just get into this so I don't waste your time. I want this to be a short video. SCP Secret Laboratory. I have problems with my videos of these. I have problems making them. First of all, compared to a lot of other content that I make on the channel, they're hard to record. First of all, I have to record them. I can't stream this game. It completely lags out. It like crashes OBS. I can't do it. So I have to record it, which means using the Xbox recorder instead of OBS. I have to use a completely different piece of software, which is a little more fiddly and stuff. And you know, it's not too bad. I've been doing the same for Rejected Custom Night Reborn, but it's a bit more of a hassle, it's a bit more of an inconvenience, and I have to like put things in sync. The second thing is that it requires lots of time, because I've been finding that when I'm playing Secret Laboratory, I can't really get enough content for a session until I've been playing for an hour and a half. I could probably play for less time, but then the episodes would be even more mediocre than some of them already are. And file space has become an issue because of this before. File space, because it takes so much time, I have to plan and schedule my day to fit in enough time for this and not interrupt dinner or anything. File space also becomes an issue. This is kind of a third thing already, because the video's files become quite big, even when I've got the graphics on minimum and the video quality settings on standard. So what can I do? And the main thing which has been really bothering me with episodes 5 and 6 especially, and why the Secret Laboratory video takes so long to get out, the Halloween special comes out after Christmas, is that they're over-edited. They are over-edited to an 8-bit Ryan level. And not that 8-bit Ryan over-edits his videos. I love his editing. He still constantly is saying that he thinks he over-edited, that he words. 8-bit Ryan is constantly still saying that he over-edits, but I actually think he's achieved a nice balance and knows when not to edit. He still does a lot, but it really adds to the video, and it's his style. And in terms of me being a fan of his, I've obviously done a lot with plenty of videos of mine over the years. But with SCP Secret Laboratory here, it feels out of place with my other content, these completely unedited raw live streams where there's no jump cuts. Live streams where there's nothing can be cut out. You just wait for me while I'm trying to decide what I'm trying to say. And sorry guys, I need to get up. I'll be right back. And with the luxury of editing, I understand that improves a video, and they should be completely unedited like my streams if they're not actually being streamed. But at the same time, when it's over-edited so that it's taking me days and weeks to produce them, and there's also lots of unnecessary effects which really, make it inconsistent with my other content without necessarily adding much in terms of quality, it's just not great. It's just not good for business, The thing about SCP Secret Laboratory is that it's not just that these issues have been piling up. These issues have been piling up, but there's something new. There's a problem. I'm going to put a screenshot on screen to show you guys what I mean. This game does not run on integrated graphics. It physically is not designed to run on integrated graphics, and it always has been, and I have always had integrated graphics. I don't have a big, beefy computer. But the thing is, it's only recently actually put this to the start, and I think the latest updates have added something to the game, some kind of system, some effects, something, which means that whenever I try and play, it literally crashes every 10 minutes. It was happening in the last episode, and I have tried playing and recording more off camera. I am struggling to get a single session in where I don't get a game crash, not to mention the amounts of lag in general, the timing out. It's part of the reason why in the last episode I was a ghost for so long. What kept happening was that my game would lag so badly immediately after I spawned in. By the time it had caught up, something had already found and killed me. And whenever something good was happening, by chance, I usually completely lagged out and crashed. Again, it was in the SCP episode 7 video. I might put a clip up. I'm probably too lazy, so you can go check it out. It'll be linked in the description on the playlist. This is going on the Secret Lab playlist. But the point is that I literally cannot play Secret Laboratory anymore. It barely runs on minimum graphics, minimum settings with my strongest connection. I've tried everything, and I can barely get the game running. So I can't play it anymore. I can't even record video. It's not even like that I can't make videos of it. I literally cannot play the game. Sorry. There's a bunch of other technical issues. Sometimes I disconnect because of connections, but that's usually not as serious. And I did add to the list that I'm bad. Quote, seriously, I die a lot and early on. I will be honest with you guys, because I don't play Secret Laboratory that often outside of videos, it's not very entertaining because I'm bad at the game. In fact, I am right now editing together a compilation of every time I have been killed by SCP-99 into one video, and it is going to be well over 10 minutes, I am sure. And because of all of these things, because of the myriad of difficulties in recording, difficulties in editing, difficulties in managing during the production process, on the top of the fact that the game literally won't run on my computer anymore, with technical issues building up before that, the whole thing is just too slow. So, I regret to say that unless I someday get a better computer, which is not a priority, because I don't want to get an entire computer for thousands of pounds for one game that I can record, and won't be for several years, I'm sure. Or if the game updates so it can support my graphics, which I don't think it will, I don't think it should, I don't think it's supposed to, I cannot play Secret Laboratory, so there will be no more SCP Secret Laboratory on Mr. Matt. Secret Laboratory is done. I know, it's been fun. We met the official MCF through them. We've still got Among Us, and some of them are part of the Hydration Nation, so I'm sure we'll be seeing them again. But you gotta understand that I literally cannot run the game, and none of the other stuff matters. Even if all the other stuff wasn't a problem, the fact that the game now consistently crashes when I try and play it means that there just can't be any more Secret Laboratory on Mr. Matt. So, yeah. Sorry guys, but that is it, and this is my notice seal to inform you that that is the case, and that there's nothing I can really do about it. But hopefully that's not too much of a problem, because there are plenty of other things I'm making videos on, and there are better Secret Laboratory players out there, such as Frisky, Kaif, who are doing good stuff with the game, so you can check them out, of course. Now, in terms of Containment Breach, the issue's not quite as bad. I don't have any technical issues playing the game. I can stream it easily, I can run it easily, and my play isn't terrible, although that's kind of not true, because the recent problem I've had with the stream that I did just a few minutes before recording this is that I've lost my touch. I am rusty. I have not played Containment Breach in ages, so I'm really bad at it again. I've lost my reflexes, I've numbed to the jump scares, but you know what, experience can fix that. If I just play it a bit more again, that won't be a problem, right? There's one other thing. I don't know what to do. I was thinking, originally I was going to be safe on my first run, then Euclid, then Keter, and then I'd move on to mods. But the thing is, I've been struggling to beat Keter for a while, and I am in no shape to be even safe mode, judging by the latest SCP episode 23. So, should I keep playing with it? Well, it wasn't actually safe, it was Keter with saving. So, I'm going to do a poll on this. I'm going to do a straw poll. It's linked in the description. Please check it out. I really appreciate it. If you are an SCP content watcher, if you don't care about SCP on my channel, ignore it. But would you rather see me do more of Keter with saving, Keter without saving, or maybe just move straight onto mods? What should I do with the SCP Containment Breach series? Should I put it on hold like I did with Portal 2? That's a whole different question. The survey, I'll fill out the straw poll so there's all the appropriate choices, but it is bugging me a bit, and I'm not really sure what to do with it. I don't know how invested you guys are in it, but hey, it's just one of those questions. I just need to learn where to prioritize it with all the other things that I'm doing. But other than that, SCP Containment Breach is absolutely fine. So yes, there's going to be plenty more Containment Breach on the channel if you guys so wish, and how you guys so wish. Again, you can just tell me in the Strawpoll linked in the description. I'm afraid, however, Secret Laboratory is gone. There will be no more Secret Laboratory on the channel for the foreseeable future, and I very much doubt that is going to change soon. And in all honesty, it makes room for other things, so I'm not going to complain. But yeah, if you guys really desperately want Secret Laboratory content, and I doubt any of you will, just look it up. There are other YouTubers out there who have better systems and who have been doing better videos on it. Anyways, I've wasted enough of your time. I've been recording for 12 minutes. Hopefully this won't be more than 10 in the final edit. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned, because although Secret Laboratory's gone, I've got a new premiere on its way for January 2021. Alright? Alright. Answer the Strawpoll, please, and thank you. Stay hydrated.